Hi, friends. I just wanted to thank all of you for joining me in class, and I hope that you are making a gentle re-entry into your daily life, whatever that might be. I know some of you are continuing on with business trips, some of you are returning home. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I just wanted to touch base and to say thank you. I really do appreciate our time together, and I love the conversations we had, the connections that we made, and wanted to let you know I have the links to everything in the email. So if there's something that you heard me promise you in class and that you don't find there, just hit reply on that email, and I'll be glad to I'll add it or get that information for you. And so this first part, that's all I have for you. Is just a little thank you. Those of you that are curious about what each of the online classes, kind of what's in there or what to expect, you can continue on. And so I walk through, I'll show you some examples from the different classes and help guide you through maybe selecting which one would be of interest to you. So I included the coupon code in the email message so that lucky 20, it will work on any of the courses. If you have any trouble with that, let me know and I'll be glad to help kind of figure out what's going on with that. So thank you again. I appreciate our time together, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. All right, bye-bye. I'm going to walk you through the different classes that are available on demand so that you can maybe figure out if one of them is right for you. So there are currently, I have 5 offerings that are available. So let me just tell you a little bit about each one, show you some examples. And if you have questions, you can definitely contact me and I can clarify anything that I might have left out of the explanation. So when you go to superdoodlegirl.com/learn, you'll see all 5 of the available courses there. The one that started this whole online thing was our Journal Jumpstart. So in that course, you will take a small journal and you'll have guided instructions over learning your pens, your color swatches. So I'll have different ones, some basic doodles, a few patterns, a few florals. So the back of your journal, you'll create your reference. And then there are several lessons to guide you through using those in context to create beautiful art in your journal, but also kind of has some like little journaling prompts. So I use this at the beginning of the year, use the process to create my word of the year. That does not have to be how you use it. You can come up with like a mantra. Some people just were like, hey, I'm just going to use it to just kind of relax my mind. So with the Journal Jumpstart, so you do have a little bit of mindful doodling in it, a little bit of the doodle lettering, not a really big lesson. So it might be like a little, think of it as a mini lesson. So you have different little mini lessons, but this one is all about developing your kind of practice of getting into a journal. So this is one to get you going. So that one is Journal Jumpstart. As I mentioned, couple techniques that we used in it that actually have a full separate class. One is the Mindful Doodles class, and that is that neurographic style. So I shared this a lot of times. Some of you have seen this before, but this is that neurographic style of creating in your journal. And so this is what your Mindful Doodles class is. It will take you through the process of how to create this art. So it's twofold. So one is actually creating the art. So there is a way you can just kind of put some scribbles on the page and fill them in. Super simple. What you get in the Mindful Doodles class is the added element of how you can use that almost in a meditative way. So I give you some instruction and some guidance on that. So if you are kind of feeling maybe a little bit frazzled, need something to kind of calm and settle your mind, the Mindful Doodles class will help you out with that. Now, there are several of you that were asking about the doodle lettering class. That one it's larger than, it's like the second largest. So the Journal Jumpstart has, I don't know, over 7 hours of recorded instruction. It is meaty. There is lots and lots of content there. the doodle lettering class, about 3 hours of instruction. And during that class, I am going to guide you through all of your basics. But what's different about the online version compared to the in-person is in the in-person classes, I kind of just get you started with some of those practiced examples. And in the online class, you will be able to see me complete the entire worksheet. So when we get into the like the one big word and then the word shapes and the wavy grids. So in the online class, you will see me complete that entire page. And then the bonus lesson is to actually see me create a journal spread. So those of you that are unfamiliar with those, what I just mentioned with that. So at the end of your doodle lettering, so this is an example of taking the word shapes, and you just practice filling in with shapes. And then this is an example of what you can do with the block letters on the wavy grids and then filling in the background. So if you are like wanting to really up your lettering game, that's it right now. Doodle lettering is the course for you. Now, there are 2 other courses that are shorter, and they're going to be a little bit smaller. And so they just kind of like, you're like, I'm not really into a big lettering thing. Don't want to do an entire journal jumpstart, something a little bit smaller. So one would be the Doodle Flowers. And that one is going to be, you learn 3 different types. We do our little puddle flowers. We do our contour line flowers. We do our little blob flowers, add the details to them. So you will learn 3 types of flowers. And that one has a great handout as well. So it'll guide you through all the elements and how to put those together. So the Doodle Flowers course, that one was super fun. That was probably, we had the most people I think in the spring and summer when we did that one. It was great timing. Lots of people loved that course. And then finally, the shortest, simplest one, it is the mandala doodles, those mindful mandalas. That was the one we did on the summer solstice. So lots of good summer energy on that one. So as the days get shorter and you're like, oh, I just need a little light in my life. These are examples of the types of doodles we were doing in there. So we were working with more of the radial symmetry. And so we'd play with what is a radial one that you can create. So we would do either a kind of a sun mandala or just a floral and just a regular radial. So it's a little bit shorter. So if you're like, I just need a little bit of doodling, I would recommend that. So those are our 5 courses. So the biggest one, most time commitment, is going to be that Journal Jumpstart. So that might be for those of you that are entering a different season in life. You have a little more extra time during the holidays and really need something to sink your teeth into, something that will just kind of draw you in. Journal Jumpstart. Doodle lettering, you know who you are. You want to up your lettering game. Definitely recommend that. Mindful doodles for calming and creating like a visual meditation. And then the other 2, the mindful mandalas and the flower doodles, those are going to be the shortest of the courses. So if you have any questions, just reach out to me and I'd be glad to help you out if you're trying to choose between the courses of which one would serve your needs the best. So thank you so much for your time. And it's been a delight getting to know you. And I look forward to seeing you in class.